Hey everyone, it's HSL Paintball here today, and I'm here to do a review slash maintenance on the Empire Mini GS, which you all know it's basically a smaller axe and a way better mini. Like it's a tuned up mini basically. It shoots better at everything. Honestly, I recommend this gun for people that just play every once in a while like me, because myself. I only play in the backyard about once a month maybe, so I can have some fun, nothing too crazy. But today I'm going to show you how to clean it out. Unfortunately, I do not have my toolkit today, or my lube, or I'll just show you the spots where the lube at, because I already basically lubed the crap out of this thing. So what you're going to want to do first is unscrew these 4 screws on that side, and these 4 screws on this side. And what it'll do is it'll open up where the transfer tubes are at, and this is where you'd replace your LED battery, your 9-volt for the gun. So if it dies, mine unfortunately hasn't died yet. So here we go. So just take your Allen key. I hate this key set I have. I wish I had the ones from my kit. I'm just gonna set it down and screw it. Wrenches, there we go. Alright, so this is what the gun looks like without everything. Transfer tubes, whatnot. I'm not going to go any farther in depth to this gun because I really don't want to mess with whatever's in here and screw it up. I already had to send this thing back once, so I don't want to do it again. But yeah, you can see that's where you change your 9-volt at, obviously. And I usually get sand and paint right in here, so it's perfectly fine just to wipe it. Yeah, you can see right there some paint I gotta get off, but I'm too lazy to, because these things are like indestructible. So, and then I'll leave this off to show you, and then I'll show you how to take off the bolt now. Now with the bolt, to get it off right here, you're gonna wanna remove that screw right there. So, and then you can pull it right off. I guess it's kind of a quick release bolt, but it's more of a pain, if anything. So let me find the right screw size. It's a little bit bigger than the one we just used. And since I have this really bad Allen key, it's going to take a while to get this off. Nothing better than scratching your gun up while trying to remove this. Right. I should be able to unscrew my fingers now. There we go. Be careful, sometimes the bolt can pop out on you a little bit. It's already coming out, and you just simply pull it out. And then the bolt's still in there. But here, I'll show you on here all the places to lube. Now, what you're going to want to lube is, you're going to want to lube these O-rings right here. And there's one right here you want to lube, and these back ones you want to lube. Now, the nice thing with minis is you don't have to lube them 24/7. I lubed mine about a couple months ago, since I haven't been able to play recently, and it's still pretty good on lube. You don't need to over lube them or anything. There's also an O-ring in here in the velocity gauge. If you unscrew that completely, there's a little O-ring in there. Yeah, so if anything happens there, you can get that out and check it out. But there's the poppet. I really don't like taking this apart, because you're you don't fix which are not broken. So let's see if I can get the bolt out. There we go. That's the bolt. And the spring is still in there, and that is a pain in the ass to get out. And the bolt, same thing, just to lube. Right here, right here. Mine's nothing special, stock bolt. I want to upgrade to a different one because I'm getting sick of this one. I mean, these guns are amazingly air efficient in the first place. So that's not like its air efficiency is a problem. And let's not get anything in there. Alright, so how you want to put it back in is you simply just, so you have like, see that right there? A little pin. And what you want to do is, you're going to want to, you see that little groove right there? You want to line them up. You can turn it and put it in sideways any way you want, but when it comes to that, you want to push it in. And then there, it should lock right in. And yes, it still kind of sticks out a little bit. So watch, see, you can pop in. See, what you're going to want to do is you want to screw the screw back in. This is the fun part. Do as much as you can with your fingers so that you can get started. Because if you have really bad wrenches like me, this will make it a lot easier to do. Okay, let's keep screwing. I got grease all over my fingers. There we go. Make sure the bolt's down all the way when you're doing this. Don't want to strip anything. You're going to have to apply some pressure to the bolt. Should be good enough. Give it one more twist, you know, when this is coming off. There we go. Alright. So, I think over the basics, bolt toe maintenance, feed neck, I mean, you don't really need to learn anything about that. There's nothing special you do that. But you can sometimes get paint under here, which is the paint. You just take, like I said, wet rag. But oh, if you want to mess with the move the trigger closer, the trigger pull, if you I prefer a long pull, so it feels like I'm pulling something. I mean, yes, it's a lot closer than it was in the stock, but when my buddy got a hold of it, he helped me tweak it. So there, what you do is, I don't know if you can see this, there's a screw right there. Right there, trying to get it right there, that you do to, I think that one is to pull it out more, and this one's to pull it, this is to pull the trigger, this right here, the top part, out more out here, and this middle one right here is to make the trigger go closer, as in the trigger closer to the micro switch. So, because when you pull the trigger, that first click is a ball, and when it touches, that's a ball. So when you're walking, that's what the trigger pull. That's what it causes it. So to pull it out, to move the frame, the trigger out here, up from up here, to move it out here more, to have a longer trigger pull, or to move it closer, to have a easier trigger pull is out there, and to move the frame, I wouldn't say frame, to the trigger closer, you screw this one right here, that moves it closer to the frame. I would show you, but I don't want to mess up my trigger because I have it just right. Oh. There's someone put on. That's pretty much it. I mean, I think it's self-explanatory how to put them back on. And in my next video, I'll show you how to. I've had problems with my ASA coming loose. I'll show you how to tighten that in my next video. Thanks for watching.